9. Always be honest and upright. 10. In whatever you do, do it with sincerity. B. Personality. 1. Wear clean and neat attires. Regulate your dress carefully to show dignity and respect. 2. Perfect yourself morally and set a good example. 3. Facial expression be firm, walking and sitting be straight and upright, respectful and well-mannered, thinks before talking, calm and works according to position. C. Talking. 1. Do not boast of your wealth and act arrogantly. 2. The highly educated must not underestimate others. 3. Speak in low voice with respect to the seniors and elders. 4. Polite and chivalrous in front of ladies. 5. No one-sided talk on behalf of money. 6. Do not blame yourself in poor living. 7. Speak the necessary words and keep the excessive by remaining silent. 8. Patience is the antidote for curing anger. 9. Do not exaggerate or speak the untrue. 10. Do not tell lies. 11. Do not boast of yourself. 12. Do not criticize others. 13. Speak the subject matter and not loosely. 14. When you speak, speak with trust. 15. Be alert of what you are speaking. 16. Do not indulge yourself in imagination. 17. Do not create falsehood. 18. Do not be stubborn on your point of view. Persons who wish to perfect their knowledge must not be conceited or self-deceiving. The self-deceptionists regard themselves as arbitrarily in the know, when in reality they are not. The conceited frequently are content with what in reality they are not. The conceited frequently are content with what they have acquired. They have no desire for further progress, and so rest calmly in their state of vulgarity, ignorance, and inferiority. Thus points to the reason why the serious inquirer must be humble at heart. Confucius, I do not know how a man without truthfulness is to get on. How can a large carriage be made to go without crossbar for yoking the oxen to, or a small carriage without the arrangement for yoking the horses? 17. Progress in Tao cultivation. While a person progresses with regulated behavior and setting a new set of values in the course of cultivation along the path of Tao, it is not smooth but fills with various obstacles. The obstacles are either created by Asulo, whose duties is to test us on the creditability of our Tao performance, or created by the ghosts whom we are indebted. The testings of Asulo include the creation of trouble and disruption that is able to deviate one's interest and attention to commit an act that is against the law of Tao cultivation. Clear thinking, understanding, and tolerance have to be when one encountered such a situation, because it is merely a test with which one have to pass in order to achieve a higher state of personal advancement in the cultivation. Examples of such a test are the creation of family quarrels, works disruption, sickness, accidents, time scarcity, temptation, and teachings of adulterated ideas by false religion's teachers. Ghosts whom we are indebted may come to find us at this stage to hinder our progress in cultivation. But why Tao cultivation in this state? It is because an ordinary person without Tao cultivation is just like a penniless beggar who owed others a lot of debt. Since he owes others money, they would not find him to return it because he is already broke. However, a person who is keeping Tao is just like earning more and more money, and as such his creditors are likely to bounce on him for their debts. Through patience and tolerance, one's debts shall steadily be cleared, and the excess merit shall represent light rays for his body's halo. Right understanding of Tao is essential. Any succumbent to false deeds and deviation may activates the imbalance of one's body forces of yin and yang, which in turn creates the backslides of one's Tao cultivation. Rules and regulations must be carefully observed so that demons shall have no chance to demoralize us to commit evil deeds, which results in our downfalls. Concentrate on Tao principles and not to deviate our attention onto another religion at the same time is important, because one pair of feet cannot step on two boats and it can result in one's failure. Tao cultivation is to make worthy sacrifice of time, money, energy, status, and position. Money and human body are useful servants if properly controlled, and to us these are only of temporary nature, because till death do us apart. Who have not died before? Sage Lao Tzu taught us to be calm and firm no matter what turmoil outside is. Just like on the ocean or in a cyclone, it is the midpoint that is the most peaceful, although the surrounding engulfed is turbulent or even disastrous. One should neither go to the extreme behavior of happiness, anger, sadness, love, ferocity, and craze, nor attracted by sensual pleasures of color, sound, smell, hearing, touch and fashion trend. Neutrality and simplicity is the main criteria for a peaceful mind. To be a vegetarian is essential for successful Tao cultivation, and it is presented by the following reasons. 1. By having a merciful heart. 2. By following the rules of non-killing, and eating the flesh of our brother, relatives, and friends. 3. By not churning into the birth-death cycle of the animal realm. 4. By not having high blood pressure, high cholesterol level, which may result in a heart attack. 5. By having a good temper, understanding clear, and conscience pure. Confucius said, there are 5 steps of practicing the Tao: extensive study, thorough inquiry, careful reflection, clear discrimination, and earnest practice. During the advanced stage of Tao cultivation, one is able to develop the 5 supernormal powers: divine eyes, divine ears, though reading reminiscence of past births, and different psychic powers. It must not be understood that those supernormal powers are essential for sainthood. In order to make improvement all the time, one must withstand all laughs, bombards, physical punishments, and other forms of endurance as come across without fuss, so as to be on the right track of the path set by our Heavenly Mother to the uppermost heaven, where everlasting tranquility and happiness reigns.